Today in this lecture I am going to discuss on the topic Introduction to Two-Port Network. So in this lecture I will cover what is two-port network, what are the needs for the application of this type of two-port network representation, and what are the different applications and what are the different parameters to represent the two-port network. Two-port network representation is used to represent a complex electrical network into an equivalent model. If we can make some equivalent model of a complex electrical network, from the equivalent model we can build some mathematical equations. The mathematical equations represent the relationship in between the input and output variable of the electrical network. So from the mathematical analysis we can show the behavior of the electrical network. So in the two-port network representation, without knowing the details about the electrical network, by using the parameters we can show the behavior of the electrical network. So for that purpose there are different parametric representations are there. So before going into the details about the different parametric representation, first of all we should understand what is port. A port means a pair of terminals which are attached with the electrical network. Through the terminals a current may enter or leave the network. What are the different applications where we will find the two-port networks representation? Two-port networks are used to model transistors, op-amp, filter circuits, and in the electrical systems which consist of transformer or transmission lines. Based on the number of port which is attached with the network, we can classify the electrical network into two types: one port network and two port network. In one port network, the two terminal electrical network has single port. Here port consists of two terminal. See in the first figure, the two terminal electrical network has two terminals or one port, terminal 1 and terminal 1 dash. Through terminal 1 I current is entering into the network. Through terminal 1 dash I current is leaving the network. Same current entering and same current leaving from the network. Examples of one port networks are resistor, capacitor, inductors. So in the second figure resistor is shown. Resistor has two terminal. If we apply a voltage across the two terminals, then current will enter into the resistor and same amount of current will leave the resistor. A rectangular box is used to represent the resistance. See in the first figure, within the box electrical network is shown. The electrical network may contain several numbers of elements. It should not contain any independent source. It may contain dependent sources. In two-port network there are two ports, port 1 and port 2. In port 1, terminal 1 and terminal 1 dash are there. In that port 2, terminal 2 and terminal 2 dash are there. If you see the port 1, I1 current is entering into the network and I1 current is leaving from the network. If you see the port 2, through terminal 2 I2 current is entering into the network and through terminal 2 dash I2 current is leaving the network. Normally the input port is the port 1 and output port is known as is the port 2. Port 1 is known as the input port because we are applying the source across this terminal. Source is connected across the terminal to drive the electrical network, and from the port 2 we are getting the response. Normally load is connected across the terminal 2 or any other electrical network is connected in cascaded form. So here V1 I1, V2 I2 are the four variables which we are getting from the two-port network. This figure shows the two type of network, one port network, two-port network. For the one port network we are getting only the voltage and current, and for the two-port network there are four variables. So to represent the two-port network there are different parameters. First one is the impedance parameter or Z parameters. These Z parameters are also known as the open circuit parameters. Second one is the admittance parameter or Y parameters. It is also known as the short circuit parameters. Third one is the hybrid parameter or H parameters. This is called hybrid parameters because it combines both the open circuit condition as well as the short circuit condition. Fourth one or last one is the transmission or ABCD parameters. So in the coming lecture I will discuss one by one on these different types of parameters.